bum, 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 ba-da-da. Wipe the glasses. Wipe your glasses, Paul Zigo. You can't see a thing with smudges all over the lens. Come now, Paul Zigo. You know the drill. All massages. Leave a massage. Nobody wants to say hi today. I guess the thing probably has not gone out yet, I would imagine. Wah, 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 wah. That's the way these work. Greetings. Greetings and salutations, young man. My name is Paul Zigo. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night. Yeah, it typically it seems like it takes YouTube between like 2 and 3 minutes to send out like nodos.
It takes a while to pop up in the subscription feed too.
Yeah.
Right away.
It like sprinkles in. It's a weird one today because people are just like kind of like shambling in. It's like 4 people that are actually listening right now. I don't know if I'll take it home tonight. Still no notifications.
We got a couple hours before it's going to be over 100 again.
Woof. That's fucked. We gotta get out of here, baby. We gotta go. That's all there is to it. We gotta get the fuck out. Yeah, don't worry about it, YouTube. I only need 12 people watching me because they happened to check. That's cool. Thanks, YouTube. As always, a great company to work for. Take real good care of their content creators at YouTube here. I'm asking a lady out today. Wish me luck. Good luck, buddy. Actually popped up in my recommended vids. Weird. How you doing, Jordan? I did just happen to check. Yeah, you and everybody else that's here. Because YouTube has not sent out fucking notifications. Maybe it's because I did a long one last night. And it's like, you've had enough notifications.
It's been a full 24 hours.
Maybe. Always at the top of my recommended when you're live, but I'm already subbed. Yeah. How's the weather over there? Hot and getting hotter and getting worse by the fucking second. Like when I first came out here today, I was like, that's not bad. Feels kind of nice out here today. Cool. And now it's like, how do you feel now, bitch? Not good. Really not good. I don't know if I'll take it home tonight.
I think it's worth bugging that place again since it's still sitting there.
What was that?
You think it's worth bugging that place again since it's still sitting there?
No.
No.
Just let them be the ones that deny the application. And left us on red with a reasonable question. Like, you ready to take your fucking number down, or are you gonna break California law? And they just let it hang. That's a good on me. That is good on me. Man, this fucking, like, I guess they're just not gonna send fucking Notos today. It's not gonna happen. I'm gonna be sitting here live for a fucking hour and nobody's gonna know. That's great. It's wonderful.
Yeah, I haven't gotten mine yet.
Yep, of course you haven't. Why would anybody send out a fucking notification when somebody's live that gets a decent amount of views on YouTube? Why would you ever do that? Why would you bother? Ugh, man, there's like 2 people in here chatting. It's fucking really tough to do a chat show when YouTube won't send out that you're live, and so nobody comes to chat. Like, that's pretty fucked.
You guys gotta have ideas.
Yeah. I wandered in, yeah. That's you and everybody else. I don't think there's a single fucking notification been sent out to anybody yet. In 6 minutes I've been live. It's kind of shitty.
You gotta wait for people to start their daily doom scroll through the shorts, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't get a notification. I just happened to go on YouTube and saw that you're live. Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy to me that you could be live for now going on 7 minutes and notifications haven't gone out that you're live yet. Am I supposed to like sit here and wait? That's what a lot of people do. They'll start a live and then they'll sit and wait for 30 minutes until YouTube fucking figures it out. Like, I don't want you guys to have to sit in a waiting room for 30 minutes before I stream every fucking day. How you doing, man? I'm doing okay, man. How are you? I'm a little fucking pissed off about how hot it is here, but I mean, what are you gonna do? Shake your fist at the cloud? Hello from France. How's the weather like in the US? Sweltering, boiling hot. We're dying. Please send help. Please send baguettes and chilled wine.
Do the French chill their wine?
I don't know.
French dude, do you chill your wine?
Yeah, dude. Do you chill your wine? Hey, Paul. I just want chilled wine because it's hot. Hey, Paul. I saw your stream last night. You're gonna treat your yard for spiders. I know it's hot, but wear gloves and closed-toed shoes and long pants. Yeah, I know. I've done the squirt spray for bugs before. I know you're not supposed to get it on you and you're not supposed to breathe it in, and I'll be quick and efficient about it.
You're not doing the whole yard too, you're just trying to get the edges of the house.
I'm gonna get the edges of the house and the edges of all of the grass back here. Like the very edge of the grass, just to keep that like a no-go zone. Because that's where a lot of like the wood roaches and Asian roaches and crickets and fucking spiders and shit, they're all up in this fucking jungle here. It'll also help a little bit when the fucking lawn guys come to finally mow. That'll be a helpful thing as well.
They should be coming today. Sure.
They usually do. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. It's not my fucking lawn, so I give a fuck.
Well, they either come or they won't.
Hi, I'm from India. Hello, India. I'm from California. It's nice to meet you. It's always cool to meet people from all over the place. Aw, unban him. Don't hide poor RK Singh. It's cool. How to grow a beard like yours. Well, unfortunately, part of that is not something I can give you advice on. Genetics play a big role in what your beard is like. But generally speaking, I know it sounds sad, but you just let your hair, like, stop shaving. That's step one.
And hair is like mostly genetic. There's not some magic formula
No.
to make your hair.
I mean, there are certain things you can use to make your, like, I will put beard balm in when my beard is dry and itchy. You know, I rinse and wash my beard when I wash, you know, I wash my hair with certain shampoos and stuff. Like, there's certain things you can
But
do.
the fullness of your hair and length of your hair is kind of out of your control.
Oh, okay. This is why RK Singh got banned. I see. I already said hi to you from India, bud. And I unbanned you because I thought you might have something else to say.
You do it one more time and you're getting banned again.
Yeah. What your eye color, bro? Blue. As you can see. It looks green. My mom's eyes are green. I might have a little green tint, but typically people will say I have pretty, like, lighter blue eyes. Yeah, my mom's got green eyes. She's a natural redhead or whatever the fuck.
Green's the rarest color.
Yeah, green is the rarest eye color for sure. Zillow doing an illegal rent raise? No, a company we're looking to rent a house from in the city I want to move to. You know, looked at our financials really closely, like wanted extra shit riggers for me to prove where my money comes from, and then once they got it, they sent us, you know, an offer for a for a lease, but they wanted to charge us first month. They wanted to charge us security deposit of the same amount as the first month and a pet deposit of the same amount as the security deposit in the first month. So triple rent at move-in, which is illegal in California as of July 1st of this year.
Yeah, unless you're just a teeny tiny
Right.
landlord.
If you're a single or a double owner operator landlord, then you have leeway there. But if you are a big company like this company is that owns multiple properties, you're not allowed to charge more than 1 month's rent in toto for a deposit. And this place tried to charge me triple. And when we confronted them about it, number one, they first started telling me I was incorrect. And then when I read the statute to them, they clammed up, said that they'd have somebody else call me back, and it's been a week. Our application on Zillow is still open. Nobody's closed it. We sent them a message on Zillow like, you know, I called and talked to somebody today, pointed out that this, you know, number that you gave us above is illegal in California. We're wondering if you'd like to amend your lease agreement offer to reflect the law. And they've just like they just ignore it. Do you have any takes on legal tree being just another monoculture? I don't know what that is, bro. Legal tree?
We're talking about weed.
Oh, legal weed? Legal weed being just another monoculture, or do you think with a lot of grows being indoors, it won't be an environmental issue? Yeah, there's definitely anytime you've got like a really big crop, there are going to be farmers that are going to be they're going to try to establish like a monoculture, right? They're going to try and establish a huge field of this shit. And when you do that, right, I'm not an expert, but like one of the things that happens to soil when you plant the same kind of plant in it in mass, the toxins build up in the soil, number one, from the pesticides. And cannabis, if you're doing outdoor grows, you have to use heavy pesticides because it's a very meaty plant. Bugs love it, right? It wants to be pollinated, so it wants to be eaten. It wants
especially
to be,
if you're pruning out the...
yeah. So if you're doing an outdoor grow, you're going to have to really crop dust your shit, and there's going to be a lot of pesticides involved, and that's bad for the land. Monoculture is bad for the land. Over farming is bad for the land. It sucks the nutrients out of the soil, and there's only really so much you can do.
I mean, you can do crop rotation.
You can do crop rotation, but the only real way to make it happen, and you never see farmers doing this, is to fallow your field once every couple of seasons and allow.
That was in the Bible, wasn't it? Letting your
Yeah, well, I mean, that's like been known since the agricultural revolution. Is one of the things that allowed human beings to like break the yoke of hunter-gatherism and, you know, settle down in larger places, was our ability to grow crops in a surplus. And one of the things you have to do when you're growing more crops than you need to eat is you need to be aware of like the health of the soil. We did this for 10 seasons, and now the soil is literally like you can pick it up and feel the death in it.
So then they started teaching people, let it go fallow.
Let it go fallow. Let your plants die down into it and feed the soil. And then they figured out how to fertilize as well, fold in animal dung and certain types of organic trash to feed that soil, right? And there's only so much you can do, though, in a big factory farm setting. You can fold nutrients into the soil, but the more you do that, the more dependent the soil becomes on bringing soil in from the outside. When you're talking about a 50-acre fucking plant, that's a lot of soil that you'd have to bring in to get healthy plants, right? So that's the problem with monoculture. Crop rotation is way more than hundreds of years old. It's thousands and thousands of years old, or at least the very idea, not maybe not modern crop rotation, but the idea of fallowing out your field, allowing the nutrients in the soil to build up naturally again, so that plants can take root and really be nourished by it. That's old. That's super old. That's one of the first things we had to figure out. When I say we, I mean human beings, when we started to, lay down permanent roots in cities and settlements and villages, rather than being this kind of nomadic people.
I'm gonna get you a haircut if you want.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that would be nice. How do they handle that in Jamaica? I don't know, bro. I've never been to Jamaica. Yeah, I'm not ready for no 117 degrees today, bro. I'm not even ready for whatever it is now. Oh, but that fucking breeze feels nice. Thank you, baby. Oh, here, let me do it.
I can do it if you want.
Yeah, if you don't mind. I'm just bad at it.
Yeah.
Get it up off my neck.
Very pretty,
That's
but...
okay. I don't look very pretty anyway. But it will be nice to get it up off my fucking face.
I'll give you kind of a high pony.
Look at that.
What?
Yeah, pull the front back. Yeah, there you go. There, get it. You ain't gonna hurt me.
Okay. That look better?
It doesn't, but it's fine.
Well,
it's gonna be
you want me to
fine.
get a hairbrush, or...
I don't care how it
Okay.
looks. It's good, baby.
You just didn't want a big bump.
I don't know. It was just funny the way it was bumping up there. I don't really care. Okay, thank you.
That work better?
Hey, it feels better.
Yeah.
Thank you, Eddie. A man bun, yeah. I need one today. It's all on my neck. It's not good. It's no bueno. My preference is to wear my hair down 24/7. I like having hair around my ears and neck, and so it feels good to me, but not in the heat. It don't. Starbucks, Paul? Yeah, kinda. The I make my own kombucha look. Yeah, dude.
I got mine up without a hair tie.
Well,
Yours
your
isn't long enough.
hair is like, I don't know. Even if when my hair was long, I couldn't put it up like that without a hair tie. My hair's
Mine's
too
thinner,
wild.
too.
Thinner, like yours is just finer,
Yeah.
right? We've got like, mine is coarse. Like my hair is coarse and curly, and your hair is very like, there's a little wave to it, but it's very straight.
Yeah. You just have too much hair.
It's constant, man. It's just hair on hair.
It's too heavy to hold together.
I feel like I've got like 3 hairs growing out of each follicle.
Yeah.
That's kind of like what people will say to me when I go get haircuts. Like if I'll go to Supercuts or whatever, every time, it's without fail. The lady cutting my hair will start, you know how they run their hands through it and wet it a little bit. Yeah, they're like, your hair is crazy. And I'm like, I've been told. It's super thick. Like this is like way more hair than most people have. I was like, well, yeah, that's why I'm here. I need help. Please cut the jungle. What's your favorite musical? Huh.
Is it one that you've done or no?
I don't know. The sad thing about the musicals, the ones I got to do was mostly in high school, and it's going to be like stuff that everybody knows. Grease, Bye Bye Birdie, Little Shop. I mean, Little Shop of Horrors is great. That was definitely my favorite one that I got to act in. I played Mr. Mushnick in Little Shop, which is a pretty strong supporting role in the show, much more than it is in the film.
Yeah.
You had a whole duet with Seymour called Mushnick and Son, which everybody loved. It was just like one of the big like comedy moments in the show. They loved it. I remember it was like the whole thing was based on like a play on words, and it shows you how important it is when you're acting. So you're not just up there singing like an opera. Even in opera, they do things. But like that song in Mushnick and Son is I'm trying to remember the lines from it. Seymour, yes sir, Seymour. How would you like to be my son? Dun, dun. How would you like to be my own begotten boy? And then you kind of do this aside thing, where you're not, like, you're talking to him, right?
Yeah.
How would you like to meet my own begotten boy? I never liked him much before, but now the cash is in the drawer. I've got no choice. I'm much too poor. Say yes. What for? Seymour, I want to be your dad. I want to see you climbing up my family tree. I used to think you left a stench, but now I think that you're a mensch, so I'm proposing, be my son. You know, and it's very much like Seymour is like, oh, he loves me. But the audience is seeing like, Mushnick wants to sell this plant.
Yeah.
Sweeney is, okay, as far as that's a good point. Like, as far as one that I've seen Sweeney Todd 3 times live. And so I'd have to say that, like, that's my favorite.
Yeah. That's why you can't stand the Burton one.
Yeah, that's what I hate it. I hated the Burton one a lot because it just undermined, like, the vocal performance aspect of it. Like, Mrs. Lovitz is considered to be, like, probably the hardest female lead role in, one of the hardest. It's up there, way up there. Mrs. Lovitz, tough role, and they put a woman that couldn't sing in it, and they didn't dub her. They just let her croak her way through it, like Helena Bonham Carter, whatever. Like, as an actress, I think she's cool, but the bitch can't sing, and neither can Johnny Depp. Like,
And
Johnny Depp
looks nothing like the traditional.
No, Johnny Depp doesn't, like the whole thing about Sweeney is he's supposed to be big and thuggish.
Yeah.
Like, he uses his hands to overpower people and hold them down while he's slitting their throats and shit, right? He's very, like, big. And Johnny Depp is this, little twinky kind of Jack Sparrow looking character. It just doesn't fit, It was because it was Tim Burton's wife. Yeah, that probably played a role in her getting cast, I would imagine.
Like I said, you have nothing against her being an actress. It's just
No.
singing, no.
Singing in that role.
Yeah.
She did not do it justice. And that was true pretty much across the board. Sacha Baron Cohen did not do Pirelli justice. He used his goofy accent to kind of cover the fact that he wasn't singing well. The kid that they got to play Toby was good in the movie, but he was also an unknown and probably a musical theater actor. And I think it was Alan Rickman who played Judge Turpin, and Alan Rickman can sing, so that worked. And the guy that played Beetle Bamford can sing, so that worked. But everybody else in the show was just incapable of singing their part, and that ruined it for me.
That's why I like Jersey Boys, because almost the entire cast was from the play.
They used almost the entire original cast from the show.
Yeah.
That's why I liked it too. It felt right. I saw Book of Mormon this year, and it was 10 out of 10, not all-time fave, but defo great. I want to see Book of Mormon, for sure. I want to see Book of Mormon. I want to see, I haven't seen Book of Mormon. I haven't seen Hamilton. I'd like to see both of those, for sure. I haven't been to a musical in a long time, bro. A long time. They're very expensive where I'm at. Like, Fresno has a big theater called the Soroyan Theater, named after William Soroyan, who's a Fresno native. This, like, traveling New York Broadway productions will come through, but they want to charge you like $150 to $200 a seat for nosebleeds, like not for like balcony seats. And that's pretty fucking steep, bro. That's pretty expensive. Musical would be nice for a wedding anniversary. It's nice to just go, So I'm proposing be my son. Mushnick and Son. Sounds great. 3 words with the ring of fate. Now say you'll incorporate with me. And to the world we'll stick this senior to junior shtick. Through thin and through thick. Bum, 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 bum. Through salty or slick. Bum, 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 bum. Through kiss or through kick. Mushnick and Son. Funny how much easier I remember songs that I had to sing than lines that I had to deliver.
Yeah.
But really, what they want you to do at the Soroyan is to buy season tickets.
Yeah.
They want you to pay $1,000 a piece,
Yeah.
but you get to go see 6 shows.
Yeah.
And it's actually cheaper than getting, and you get guaranteed seats for every show. My ex-wife's parents, for one of our wedding anniversaries, got us season tickets to the Soroyan, and we went and saw 6 shows that year. It was very cool, but we could have not afforded that, you know. Musicals are strange in person because you can smell the performance sometimes. Not sure what the fog machine is in my area. Yeah, the fog machine has a very distinct smell. Dude, I've talked about this before, and I don't know how to explain it, but I get something when I'm watching live musical theater, just live theater in general, not musical necessarily, where if I'm watching it, I will get this full body shiver. It's like there's this moment of symmetrical perfection that happens in my mind where all of the technical people are operating at the highest level of their craft. The set design was created at the highest level of its craft. The lighting designers, sound designers, and orchestra pit are all fucking on point, right? And everything comes together, and there's this beautiful moment that your brain is telling you, because it's so beautiful and mesmerizing, that this is real. And there's like a full body goosebump thing that happens to me. And my diaphragm here starts fluttering, but not in an unpleasant way, just in like I'm almost overcome by the moment. It doesn't happen to me at any point in my life, ever, other than watching live theater, period. Yes, only get it when I'm watching a live performance. I will get like a facsimile of it if I'm watching a recorded live performance, but it's never the same. It's like very real in person. I did pit orchestra for my high school musical. It was pretty fun. Orchestra, I love a show with a pit orchestra. I think it's like old school as fuck. It's very easy to just pipe in music now, and a lot of shows I think do that. But having an actual pit orchestra, always so cool, man. It's like, yeah, probably endorphins, you know, like a rush of like, what do they call that? Serotonin. Like a flood of serotonin gets into my system, and I just like feel for a few moments like the universe is aligned in some strange way, like the planets have come into alignment. It's very strange. But I don't get that feeling anywhere else. It's because you understand everything that goes into it. That might play a role, yeah. I mean, I've done a lot of tech theater too. You don't get to be in every show. And even if you are in every show, when you're doing smaller community college level theater and stuff, sometimes they need the extra set of hands when you're not on stage. So you're doing tech until you're on stage, and then, you know. So I know how to do lighting, sound. I'm not like a designer of either of those, but I know how to run a board. You know, I don't know how to sew a costume, but I know how costuming works, right? I'm not the best stage makeup, master or whatever, but I can apply my own stage makeup. So yeah. That's a small cig. It's not a cig, bro. I hate to tell you. It's a little different than a cig. Looks like a little tiny ciggy, though.
So are they really just dead with this much left on them?
Mm-mm.
No?
I'll finish those. Yeah. What is it, bro? It is what it is. It's that California tobacco. I'm digging the ponytail look. I'm not, but cool. Woo! Isn't it pretty? Kind of like a Mongolian warrior or a samurai almost. They wear that like high functional ponytail.
Go even further and get the bandana and put it like behind and tie it on top of your head.
Oh yeah, could. What, is there a filter in it? No, it's just like a little cardboard tube. But it looks like a cigarette. These are like cool in California. I get these here because like, well, number one, they're relatively cheap for pre-rolls. You get a lot of them. Number two, though, I like them because like, in California, it's technically illegal to light up on the street. But if you're smoking something that looks like a cigarette, nobody's gonna give a fuck. Like, you can't really like walk down the street and rip a dab or like have a big fat blunt. People are gonna see it. A cop might say something to you. But if I was walking down the street anywhere in California with this lit up, yeah, the people walking by me might get pissed off and go, oh, pothead or whatever. But like, nobody's gonna say shit. Everybody smokes in Cali, bro. What's her favorite movie? Aliens. Oh my god, this man is doing a weed. What was that?
These ones were done, right?
Yeah. We're good, baby. How do you feel about Rent? I've never gotten to see Rent other than like a recorded live performance with the original Broadway cast. It's a great show. I would love to see it like in person. It just hits different for me in person, you know. But another cool show that I've seen, like musical wise, like when you're talking like higher budget, like big production value musicals, it's really hard to beat Phantom. Like Phantom of the Opera, especially done like I got to see it in San Francisco, and they actually built a fucking river down the middle of the stage. You know, because there's all these scenes where he's on a boat kind of going through the canals underneath the opera, and they built a literal river with flowing water that this boat, clearly on a track, right? The boat wasn't floating down it, but the optical illusion was real water, a boat in it, him rowing it. It was beautiful, man. I'd never seen anything like that. Conversely, I've seen Sweeney Todd done full production, and I've seen it done ultra stripped down, and I really enjoyed the stripped down version. It felt like I was in the room. It was cool. The high production value Sweeney Todd was a fucking amazing show, but the stripped down one where it was just like barely any set and the scene transitions were handled by lighting and music, it was wonderful, man. It just like strip away all the bullshit, strip away all the hocus pocus, and just let me see the show. And it was great, man. It's one of those shows that like it held up super great. No, it's all good, man. That's so sick. Would love to see Les Mis one day. Les Mis I've gotten to see as well. Les Mis is a fantastic show. That show made me cry like 3 fucking times. I'm prone to cry at a good fucking show anyway, but like Les Mis had me boo-hooing. It's just beautiful, man. What's that song that Fontaine sings? She sings, I dreamed a dream inside my mind, that hope was high and life worth living. I dreamed that love would never die. I dreamed that God would be forgiving. And so the tiger comes at night, with his voice as soft like thunder. That song is just like, there's that point where she goes, ah, ah, ah. She hits that high note. I never thought that life could be so different from this hell I'm living, so different now from what it seems. It's just like her voice breaking. Oh. So the tiger, I love that like switch. I love that bridge or whatever so the tigers come at night, with their voices soft like thunder. Beautiful, man. I'd like to see Avenue Q, but it's not high on my list. Memory, yeah. Memories, all alone in the moonlight. Has the moon lost her memory? She is smiling at me. In the lamplight, the withered leaves collected my feet. A beautiful song. I got to see Cats on Broadway, and it was underwhelming, unfortunately. Like, the show was great, but it was just, like, not my favorite show. More like kind of like a dance review than a traditional show. But it was good. Touch me, it's so easy to leave me all alone with the memories. I was beautiful then. Oh, I got chills. I got chills. I gave myself chills thinking about memory. I got chills. No, I love theater, man. I love theater. I love participating in it. It's a shame because it's a very time-consuming thing to do. And I would just not feel comfortable giving that level of fucking commitment right now because I work a lot. Touch me. It's so easy to leave me all alone in the memory. I was beautiful then. In the lamplight, the withered leaves collected my feet. Thanks for the musical talk, man. It was great. Cool. Yeah. I'm a theater dork, so. Booming opera that is Conan the Barbarian soundtrack gives me chills. Oh yeah, dude, that's a great sound. You're right about that. The original one especially, that first Conan, the Frank Darabont Conan with fucking Arnie. Great fucking orchestral score. Honestly, though, this new Dune soundtrack kind of slapping. I gotta be honest, I liked the new Dune soundtrack, but the old Lynch Dune soundtrack, where they got Toto to write the whole fucking thing and write different themes for the houses and stuff, bro. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. That's like the main theme, right? Bum, 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 bum. Paul, you inspired me to watch the new Ape movies, and those movies fucking rock, bro. I know. Thanks for the... I like my shirt, too. I have a lot of cool t-shirts. And I like this one a lot. Hoo, ha. Hoo, ha. Hoo, ha. Hoo, ha. All day long, they work so hard till the sun is going down. Working on the highways and byways and wearing frowns. You hear them moaning their lives away, and then you hear somebody say, that's the sound of the men working on the chain, gang. That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. All day long they singing hoo ha hoo ha. I'm thirsty. Will somebody please to see my woman who I love so dear? If you ever get the chance to see a Broadway type production, Cats, I really recommend it, man. It's very different than watching a video of it. You're a participant as an audience member in the play. It draws you in, sucks you into its world in a way that you just can't do with movies and TVs. Are they kicking up dirt with all that yard work? The grass must be dead and that. No, my grass is not, but it gets watered. It has sprinklers that are automatic. So yeah, here's my grass. Very in need of a trim today, but so yeah. My pink tree too. I like my pink trees. 2 of them. It's nice, nice vibe back here when there's not this going on. I'm gonna have to end it if Duder's coming back here. It's probably time to end it anyway. It's pretty fucking hot. What a lovely wee hamlet. What a wee little hamlet it is here. And realize, oh, there's somebody here. All right, I gotta go. I'll see you guys later. Bye.